So I got an email from a guy and he's telling me this situation he's got between him and the girl he's seeing. And he said that he's lost all his power. He doesn't like to admit it, but he's lost all his power. In the beginning, this woman is really into him. She's blowing up his phone. She's coming round to his house to sleep with him at 10 o'clock at night. She doesn't care about having dinner. She just wants to be with him when he's available. And they're seeing each other for a couple of months, and he feels like she's falling in love with him, and she's going on trips with him, and she's really devoted to him. He never doubted her loyalty or anything like this. And then one day, he said he made a mistake. She didn't contact him for a day or two, and that was really out of the blue. That wasn't the kind of behavior that he was used to. Usually she's the one to always reach out to him, to always message him. So what does his mind do? It's the first time he's really been tested. His mind is suddenly filled with anxiety and uncertainty and panic and worry. And he's thinking, she's not reaching out to me for a day. That's weird. That's strange. Did some guy just come along and chat her up or get her interest? Or did she meet somebody else? Is she spending time with another guy? And he's thinking about all these different scenarios where she could have just suddenly lost interest in him and found another guy to focus on. So what does he do? He sends her loads of messages. What's going on? I didn't hear from you today. And the general tone of the messages are filled with panic. And the woman senses this. And so she says, no, I'm fine. I've just been a little bit sick. I'm feeling under the weather. And I was going to message you this evening, but I just didn't have time. And so this guy tells her, well, I didn't think you really cared about me anymore. And he opens up and gives all his power away. And remember, if a woman feels as though she has more power than you, she will lose interest in you because she'll see you as a lower value person. Women have to see the man as higher value, because if a man's got more value, she has more respect for the man and she looks up to him. If she looks down on you, she's going to disrespect you. And this is exactly what happened in this situation. Suddenly the woman was unavailable. She'd never been unavailable before. She was always available. Then when she met him, she was moody. She was sulky. She was on her phone. He said it was like Jekyll and Hyde, a complete 180 in her behavior. He couldn't believe it, but he was even more frustrated because he knew exactly where he went wrong. He panicked, and now he's in damage control. And then he tried to act cold and distant, but he did it in the wrong kind of way. He did it in a passive-aggressive, sulky way, which is not the right way to do it. If you read my book, Atomic Attraction, you'll know how to deal with women in this situation. So he's thinking, how do I get the power back? Because when you get respect, you get love. When you have the power, you get respect. It's crucial. The moment you give your power away to women, or they steal your power, you've got to work 10 times as hard to get it back. But there's a way to do that. And that is to restore respect. Bring in elements like mystery. Bring in space, because attraction grows in space. Don't be too available, and remember where you went wrong and don't make the same mistakes again. If you can avoid making mistakes from the past, you fix a lot of the problems, but you have to be aware of your mistakes and understand that getting your power back is possible and it's essential, but you have to do it the right way. It's all about energy. If you are bringing in some feminine energy into the relationship, which is being too relationship focused or being anxious or uncertain, it's going to turn her off. If you bring in masculine energy, she's going to be more turned on by you. So you have to realign with your masculine energy. I talk about this in my Get Her Back action plan, which will show you exactly the right way to get a girl back and to maintain attraction. You can pick up your copy today by clicking on the link below. And don't forget, I do phone and email consultations. You can book a consultation with me on my website, developattraction.com.